Is Bitcoin halal or haram? Let's explore the Islamic perspective on this revolutionary digital currency. The rise of Bitcoin has sparked debate within the Muslim community. Is it permissible or halal to use and invest in this digital currency? Some Islamic scholars argue it aligns with Islamic principles. Others express concerns deeming it haram or forbidden. This essay explores both sides of this complex issue. We aim to provide clarity and guidance for Muslims seeking to navigate the world of cryptocurrency through an Islamic lens. The question of Bitcoin's permissibility is not easily answered. It requires a deep understanding of both Islamic law and the technology behind Bitcoin. Ultimately, each individual must make informed decisions that align with their conscience and understanding of Islamic teachings. Bitcoin is a digital currency, existing only online. It operates on a technology called blockchain, a decentralized and public ledger. This means no single entity like a bank or government controls Bitcoin. Transactions are recorded on the blockchain and verified by a network of computers. This decentralized nature is central to Bitcoin's appeal. It offers a level of transparency and security that traditional financial systems lack. Transactions are pseudonymous, recorded on the public ledger, making them difficult to manipulate or counterfeit. This aspect has led some scholars to view Bitcoin favorably, seeing it as a more transparent and equitable form of exchange. Proponents of Bitcoin's permissibility highlight its alignment with certain Islamic principles. They argue that its transparency, facilitated by the blockchain, promotes fairness and reduces the risk of fraud. This resonates with Islam's emphasis on ethical conduct in financial dealings. Furthermore, Bitcoin is increasingly accepted as payment for goods and services worldwide. This real-world usage strengthens the argument that it functions as a legitimate medium of exchange, fulfilling a key characteristic of currency in Islam. Some scholars draw parallels between Bitcoin and early forms of Islamic currency, emphasizing the importance of tangible use cases for permissibility. Conversely, critics raise concerns about Bitcoin's volatility, intrinsic value, and potential for illicit activities. Bitcoin's price is known to fluctuate dramatically, leading to concerns about gambling, or maysir, and excessive risk-taking, or gharar. This instability raises questions about its suitability as a store of value, a crucial aspect of Islamic finance. Some scholars argue that Bitcoin lacks intrinsic value, as it is not backed by a physical commodity or government. They question whether it meets the Islamic requirement of underlying value for a medium of exchange. Additionally, the anonymity afforded by Bitcoin, while praised for privacy, also raises concerns about its potential misuse for illegal activities like money laundering. Section 5. Islamic Finance Navigating Riba, Gharar and Maysir. To understand the Islamic perspective on Bitcoin, it's essential to grasp key principles of Islamic finance. Riba, the prohibition of interest, is paramount. Any financial transaction involving the charging or paying of interest is strictly forbidden in Islam. Gharar, meaning excessive uncertainty or risk, is also prohibited. Islamic finance emphasizes transparency and clarity in contracts and transactions. Maysir, encompassing gambling and speculative activities, is similarly forbidden. Islam encourages wealth creation through ethical means and discourages excessive risk-taking. Section 6. Common ground. Bitcoin is a tool, not inherently haram. Despite differing opinions, there is a growing consensus among scholars that Bitcoin itself is not inherently haram. It is a tool, and like any tool, its permissibility depends on the intention and manner of its use. If used for legitimate purposes, within the boundaries of Islamic law, it may be permissible. However, engaging in activities that violate Islamic principles, such as using Bitcoin for gambling or participating in highly speculative trading, would be considered haram. The key takeaway is the importance of ethical considerations and seeking knowledge before engaging in any Bitcoin-related activities. Section 7. Practical Guidance for Muslim Investors. For Muslims considering investing in Bitcoin, thorough research and due diligence are crucial. Understanding the technology, its risks, and potential rewards is paramount. Seek guidance from knowledgeable scholars who can provide Islamically sound advice tailored to your situation. Choose reputable and trustworthy platforms for buying, selling, or storing Bitcoin. Ensure the platform aligns with Islamic principles such as avoiding interest-based transactions. Start with small investments, gradually increasing your exposure as your understanding grows. Section 8. Ethical Considerations, a Foundation for Financial Decisions. Ultimately, navigating the world of finance, including new technologies like Bitcoin, requires a strong ethical compass grounded in Islamic teachings. Seek knowledge, consult with experts, and make informed decisions that align with your values and understanding of Islamic principles. Remember, wealth accumulation is not the ultimate goal in Islam. Rather, it is a means to live a fulfilling life in service to Allah and humanity. Approach financial decisions with wisdom, seeking Allah's guidance in all matters. Follow for more Islamic reminders.